mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace, peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X podcast. While some of us still, scramble to get ready and whatnot. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm Malcolm. This is the Black Dot, always unprepared.
I am born ready.
Unprepared.
Ask the people. You hear me on
Black
point?
Dot.
I'm born ready.
Now, thank you guys for joining us yet again. We appreciate y'all. We missed y'all over the weekend. We did.
I'm lying. I didn't miss y'all. Malcolm talking shit.
I missed y'all.
Nah, I did. It's always a pleasure to be with the family.
Yes. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Relaxed, because we're back to it. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Me and Noble set the weekend off right.
Yes, you did.
And we had our little grandpa.
Yeah, I came back. The house wasn't on fire. I said,
No.
He was cool. It wasn't even that things wasn't the table wasn't flipped. I was like, he was cool.
He tried to get me to do them damn bubbles for about an hour.
Yeah.
He was like, more bubbles.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, fan. So then I had to do the old school Jedi mantra. I had him look that way.
Yeah, and then
when he looked that way, he came back. He was like,
it was gone. Yeah,
I was like, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bubbles never even existed.
Even existed.
Yeah. So you gotta do it.
Then but always a pleasure to spend some time with the great sports weekend. Kicked off basketball
playoffs.
Got that thing started, and so I'm alive.
Yes, good.
I'm breathing.
Yes.
So
I always have to check, make sure that
check on everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good, and I hope everyone else out here is great. To our listening audience, we love you guys as well.
Yes, we're gonna start showing y'all a lot more love. I don't know if you noticed, the Nerd Talks, they also on audio as well.
Yeah, so we're starting to give y'all some extra treats.
Yes, the Hawks will be in audio as well.
The Hawks will be converted to audio as well.
Okay, just for just for the sake of repurposing, make sure nobody is left out, everybody's included.
Okay, and what else are we trying to get this membership back up?
Yes, so this is what we're doing, guys. This is what we're doing. If you're already a member, you're good. Nothing changes for you. You get these things as well. If you're not a member, which we're hoping this would help you with your decision on joining the membership. So, Okay, so for the membership going forward, everybody's going to get 4 after shows
a month.
That is on Mondays only. 4 after shows.
4. Clap that up.
Okay.
4 after shows. Yep.
All right. Now, on top of that, me and my pops are going to do 4 extra Urban X episodes.
4 extra podcasts for members only.
Okay?
Those will be pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded. These won't be live. These will be pre-recorded.
But they will be hard-hitting subjects.
Yes.
So it kind of be a little different than what we do here.
A little different feel.
From here, but things that we want to get off.
Yes.
That's are important for community, this and that.
And
4 episodes.
I also missed this part with the after show. So at the after show, we're not taking phone calls, but what we will do is we will include the link for you, the watcher, the viewer, the member, to join us on screen to talk to us, to add to the conversation.
Right.
Because we don't want, if you're familiar with the after show now, we kind of recap the show. We talk about some things we didn't get to during the show. We talk about some other things as well. But we want the member to be as involved in the conversation as possible.
So what happens is, if a subject we cover tonight that you really want to go more in depth in, when we get to that after show, you got that link, you coming on the screen, you tell us how you feel about it, or something related to what we're talking about.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's going to be an extra feature added to, that membership on Mondays.
Yes, on Mondays.
All right?
The extra podcast episode, that'll be later during the week as well. Okay? So also, for the Hulks, the Hulks will be, live on YouTube, but only members will get the link to join in on screen to ask their question to the Black Dot personally. That is a member-only perk.
So, to reiterate, it's going to be live on YouTube.
Yes.
So the regular people, the non-paying people, they can type in something.
Right.
But the members,
Yes.
they get the link.
Yes.
So if they want to come on and get a little consultation,
Right.
A consultation light,
Yeah.
they can make that happen.
Yes, they can.
I like it. I
Okay.
like it.
Plus, of course, if you're in the membership already, there are hours upon hours of content already in there you have access to.
Just have access.
Hundreds of hours of in there if you actually go through it. There's a lot of stuff in there that members who have been our members for 2 years didn't even really get all the way through.
No, it's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff in there, okay? Obviously, access to the private community we have.
Yes.
Right? Where we're sharing information, we're sharing stories, we're talking about stuff as well. We're also going to be doing a monthly book club.
Monthly book club. God damn it.
Okay? I'm excited about that, with discussions as well, live discussions with you guys as well, throughout the month. I'm excited for that.
And the monthly book club can be a read-along.
That too.
I mean, let's pick a book for the month.
No, yeah, we pick a book for the month, and then we discuss it. We pick chapters to read before the next meeting.
Yes.
And then we discuss it. So that's how that's going to work. I'm very excited for that.
Yes,
okay?
that's dope. That's dope.
Okay. Then we're also going to be doing, because we, if you were, following us during Black History Month, we did the the 28-day IM affirmation challenge. So we're going to be doing monthly challenges. They're not going to always be affirmations. Sometimes it's going to be meditation. Sometimes it's going to be journaling. Sometimes it's going to be fitness related things. Sometimes we're trying to build our community. We want to get better, get sharper together. So that's what those challenges are there for. And they're not designed to be hard, but they are designed to challenge you a little bit. But that's what the challenge is about. Mm-hmm. They are designed to, kind of test, how you think, test, your habits, your discipline as well. So I said, let's all do that together. Why not?
And the great part about it is there's always strength in numbers.
Right.
So when you feeling like you falling off, because you're a part of this community, it's always good that you can tap in and get that extra motivation.
Yes, yes.
I like it.
Yes, yes. And lastly, if you remember, you already got this, but discounts on top of the sale prices on our merch.
Discounts on top of the sale prices. And we're going to throw in an extra feature.
What? Can you tell me about this one?
No, we knew about this. We're going to do a pop-up show.
Oh, yes, we're going to do at least one pop-up show. That could be a lecture, a sit-down from the Black Dot, something from me.
Yeah.
It could be, so we are doing, we're going all out. And how much is this going to cost?
1, 2, 3, 4, $5.
$5. You can't beat that.
Can't beat it.
You cannot beat that. You're not getting that nowhere else. Okay?
You ain't getting that nowhere else.
Literally, we're not getting that nowhere else.
And I'm telling you now, you think we did these 2 little shows and that's cool. That's cool. When you start seeing the hard-hitting podcasts that we do only for our members. Now, for our audio members.
Yes.
You can be able to unlock those extra podcasts.
Yeah, so if you just kind of
$5.
if you just kind of listen and you're not really into the video and you listen at work, but you still want access to these episodes, you can subscribe via audio as well, and the link will be in our audio podcast description.
And that'll be $5.
That'd be $5 too, or $50 for the entire year.
Yeah.
Save $10.
Yep. That's what we're talking about.
All right. So that's where we going. I told y'all, we keeping our foot on y'all necks. That's it.
Yeah, we wanted to
love.
take our time
But
to
with love.
lay that out for y'all. So I'm gonna reiterate really quick before we move on to the show. You're gonna get 4 after shows where you can come in on the screen.
Yes.
Can't beat that. On Mondays, you're going to get 4 podcasts a month that is not available for the public. They will never be available for the public.
Correct.
They are going to be for members only. Where me and Malcolm change the setting a little bit, hard-hitting subjects get to going on, bam. You're going to get book club
Yes.
type information. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? You're going to get challenges.
Yes.
We also going to be delivering a daily affirmation as well.
Whoa. Daily affirmation.
We got about 90 of them.
Yeah, we got, but daily, I don't know.
Once in the morning, people need an affirmation.
That's true.
You know?
They do.
You're going to get a pop-up show.
Yes.
Pop-up lecture, pop-up show. And that'll be in the Kajabi membership.
Yes.
That'll be
Also, guys, if you are a member, and listen, the link is in the description below if you want to join the membership, and if you're listening, the link is in the description below as well. If you want the community section, it's an app you can get on iOS and I believe Samsung. It's called Kajabi Communities, and everything is laid out perfectly right there. So you can just use that and see where everything is, get all the announcements and everything.
All of the announcements going to be in there. And so we're doing all that. Can I cash app the 50?
No, you
No.
cannot. Don't do that. Listen. Everything is in by email.
If it's your only way to
If
do
it's
it.
your only way, if you have, just let me know, and you got to send me your email or something, because that's the only way you're gonna get access to it.
Right. So if that's your only way of doing it, we will allow that to happen, because some people, that's just how they do that. Malcolm said, whoa, daily affirmation.
Because I don't want to run out. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we got 90.
That's
Dude, I
the
got
year is how many days?
So watch this. I am
see.
brilliant. Well, brilliant means so I can do this all day.
Okay.
I can come up with 150 of
Fine,
those
fine.
right
Let's do it,
now.
let's do it, let's do it.
Challenge me right now.
I'm not
I give you
scared.
150 of them right now.
Oh God.
Okay, no, we're not going to do that. All right,
Okay.
but we want to stick with the I am thing, because what we're doing is Urban X is the channel, I am is the movement.
Yes, I like it.
Right? You like that?
Yes. Also, for the people who have been asking, and Malcolm has been slacking, and I have to live my raps. Okay, so Thursdays we're getting back to the Urban Excellence Story of the Week.
Oh, thank you, man. Jeez,
So,
I miss
listen.
the Urban X stories.
Okay, so if you or you know somebody that has a dope story, no matter how big or how small, you want to be highlighted on our show or on my Instagram, you let me know. You send it to info@urbanx.nyc. That is info@urbanx.nyc. Or all Urban Excellence stories, big, small, in between, no matter what. It is a win. It is a win for you. It's a win for us. And we want to highlight that here on the show. And again, we want all of this to be consistent.
Yes.
That is the major thing here. We don't want to promise you something and not be able to follow through, but we need your help, just like just like you want us to deliver. We need your help as well with this. So definitely hit the link below, support, and
How
we
can I
appreciate
gift
it.
the membership? You can do that too. We'll work all that out. And I'm working on an affiliate program.
That's what we're trying to do too. We're trying to work on a referral program that, if you get enough people to sign up, we get you some free hoodies or something, whatever. We're trying to just work with you guys.
Yeah. So you have an incentive to help us out build this 100,000 subscribers.
You heard? Let's get to the show, because I don't want the dude that be in the comments to be like, yo, why they take so long to start the show?
Yeah. The show starts at 12:42.
Yeah, why y'all take so long to start the show? So we starting the show now. We just had to, make those quick announcements. And everybody who's on our email list, you will get an email breakdown of that tomorrow. All right, so
Boom.
let's get to the show.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Somebody said, I want stock points. Nah, man.
Stock points.
Nah, man.
Nah, homie.
Nah, man.
Oops.
So let's get to it. So first news over the weekend that was big news, sad news. Mikey Williams got arrested for felony assault with a deadly weapon. Well, I don't
Yes.
know if it's felony, but assault with a deadly weapon. And
If y'all
I was
don't know who Mikey Williams is, tell him who that is.
so disappointed. He is like the number 8 rated high school basketball player, number 4 star. His highlights are everywhere, dunking over people, talking smack in their face. A lot of NBA players follow him as well. Even Dame follows him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just signed to play for University of Memphis.
That's with Penny Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway as the head coach, and he got arrested over the weekend for assault with a deadly weapon, 5 counts. And I was just so disappointed, man. Like, jeez, man. Like, gun charge, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So give me your take on this, because this is an issue that needs to be addressed on all levels.
So first off, he was ranked number 34. I thought he was ranked higher than that from the press he gets.
He's only number 34?
From the ESPN.
He must have slipped, because he was trending before all of this
Yeah.
happened.
So my thoughts on this is, first off, like, where's like his parents has to feel stupid. Now they have to feel like, just like, you guys are not doing your job. Okay, his future.
That's kind of harsh.
I don't care. Like, what is he doing with a gun? And his future is damn near. He's getting paid already in high school to do what he does, play a game.
Yeah.
His college is already paid for, basically, right?
Yeah.
He's getting a scholarship to play the game. You know,
all agreed.
Y'all are getting out of whatever situation y'all in, because I think he's from LA. I don't know where he's from exactly, but
Right.
y'all are already getting out. So all you have to do, even if you feel like my son is high profile, he needs some kind of security around him. You guys, he's getting NIL money already. Pay for some security if that's a problem.
Very good
If
point.
not, you know, like, what is he doing? Who is he around that is, you know? I don't get it. I was so at a loss for words. I was so disappointed. Like,
I'm not gonna
so
lie.
sad, dude.
I'm disappointed a lot of it as well, but I want to try to delve just a little bit deeper and begin to ask, are the gang ties involved? You know what I mean? That's what I need to know, because a lot of these young men, I don't know if his father's in his life.
He is.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know to what extent these guys get connected with these gangs, and it's a one-way ticket.
San Diego, okay.
So they think that they can't get out of that situation. You know what I mean? Also, with social media, with the influence that a lot of these young people, men, women, are facing, the social influence is greater than the parental influence in this day and time.
Okay.
Now, there used to be a time when a child would look at his dad or look at his moms as a source of inspiration, and then maybe just a few people based on the people in the community. Now, our community is filled with everything. So there's hustlers, there's preachers, panhandlers, all kind of stuff. And so the influence used to be constricted to just that. But now the world is an influence. And if the world is promoting the same message to these young people, it's all about death, it's all about gangbanging, it's all about the glory and what you get. Becoming a parent or parenting is a little bit more difficult. I'm fortunate enough that I'm done with the adolescent aspect of my children, and the only one I had to kind of battle social media with was Odyssey, and not to that degree, but still. So when you see these young girls who want to be Nicki Minaj or Ice Spice, and they're leading with sexual energy, you know what I mean? They're leading, it's not a lot of, you know what I mean? Or these rappers and ballers, and they all talking about how much money they're spending, and so sometimes you can be engrossed in that behavior.
Okay.
I don't see no reason he should have a gun in high school. This is a high school kid, like you said, with an NIL
Deal.
already in place, and the future is right there, because he's going to Memphis for 1 year, more than likely 1 year, and you know what I mean. And so to see this, I became very disappointed in whatever his motives were. And see, we also have to take into consideration this, guys. A lot of these guys, what you see as an easy way out of the hood, it comes easy for a lot of them, so they don't respect it. they take it for granted. Like they walking around with wads of cash like this. They're not thinking about opening up a restaurant or they just going the easiest. As easy as I made this stack of cash, I can blow it, make another stack of cash. So the mindset of a 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid who, from our perspective, you know, I'm an elder, and even your perspective, you're 30, can see how this can mess you up at 18. They take everything for granted. I know I did at 18.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, that's true. Look,
You know what I mean? So it's real weird. But the gun aspect, well, I'm not gonna say we didn't carry guns. We did that too.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. It is, if you do need guns, like say like there is a problem in your neighborhood, there is whatever gang activity is in your neighborhood, right? And you are sometimes you could be from it, not of it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Just because you're from there. And sometimes they don't know, like, that's Mikey, you know what I'm saying?
And will protect
and
you.
will protect you.
Or they come to get you. It could go either way.
It could go either way. But I'm saying, like, who is he around?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Even your friends. Like, my friends would beat my ass if
Yes.
I'm about to be, that dude on a college basketball team and I'm walking around with a gun on. I even get into an argument to where I feel like I have to pull it. Like they would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But again, tell me who your friends are.
Yeah.
And I can tell you pretty much where this thing is going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So, not everybody is fortunate. I used to hear Kevin Garnett and Steven Jackson say, we all wanted to do what LeBron did. We all wanted to take our team with us and position them. But most of us had dudes with no education who were haters in a lot of cases, smoochers and schemers. Schemers, right? And so I don't know who's around this young man telling him, yo, you need to hold that. I don't know what dudes in the hood is coming at him, trying to knock him off his square. It's sort of like being in prison.
And you're about to get out.
And you're about to get out.
Yeah.
And they know you're about to get out. And so they hating. So you have to play a game of chess.
So
rather than a game of checkers.
Somebody asked what the backstory was. Apparently there was an argument that ensued. Some reports are saying like at his house, and then as a result, 5 people got into a car. Then shots were fired at the car. Nobody was hit. Nobody was hurt.
But this started at his house.
It started at Williams' house. Yes.
So these are people he knew.
Apparently, or
if they was at his house.
Listen, that don't only mean you know people. Like sometimes you throw a house party, you don't know who's there.
Oh, okay.
It could be a friend of a friend, or somebody just heard loud music and said, "We in here now."
Right.
So that happens, right? But again, he has to know. He has to read his room. You get what I'm saying?
He's got to read his room.
His room,
like
not
that.
just
like
whatever room you like, a physical room. But you're about to bounce. Like you have so much. You have people already willing to pay you. You're in high school. You have people willing to pay you to represent their brand, right? And this doesn't look good.
And that's a new thing.
Yes,
because NIL wasn't around.
No, it wasn't.
Just 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So now the opportunity, you can't say, well, I needed the money because, no. They're paying you in high school. Most of the time, handsomely. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they figure you are a project, because he had to deal with Puma. That's Jay-Z. All right, so Jay-Z is recognizing, you look, young man, he is a little something to hold you down, and we're going to position you because not only are you going to go to Memphis for 1 year, after that, you know what I'm saying? I'm Jay-Z, so I'm going to put you in movies, music videos, you're going to be with Rock Nation, and you're going to the NBA. So, dude, that's a lot to blow on shooting a gun out your car, or at a moving car. And let's say a little kid was on the porch across the street, because you didn't take Professor Griff's professional course and you took Black Dot's course, and you're doing this, and as a result, another little girl or somebody lose their life over this craziness.
Yeah.
And one thing I've always preached to all of my children, guys, make smart decisions.
Yeah, it could be because
it could be one decision. One decision.
Because like say a few days it comes out, he's completely innocent, and which I hope. This is not.
Yeah.
I am not like I'm the last person
that wish something bad on this kid.
Like I hope this is it comes out that he is completely in the clear, but in the eyes of the media and what ESPN does, after your name is run through the mud like that, your name is just sullied. You get what I'm saying?
Don't let what's her name, Malika Andrews, get a hold of your name. Oh my God.
You get what I'm saying? Like you want like your name to be just clean as much as you can, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't control everything, but as much as you can. You don't want to make the situation because you're a black man, talented. Trying to play basketball, the odds are already super, super slim.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's already tough. Don't make it tougher on yourself.
Yeah. I agree.
And I think that was what my frustration came from it the most.
Yes.
I'm just like, dude.
Yes, like, dude, you got the world. The world is getting ready to be handed to you, or a world that you can create and navigate on your own to have everything you want.
It was exactly how I felt when the Jonathan Majors information came out.
Yes.
Like, I feel like the exact same way. Like, dude, you was right there. You had it in your hand.
Yes.
And here's the thing. Like I said, the info on the Jonathan Major stuff came out, and he was one to call the cops and stuff like that.
And
but
they put a good spin on it. Yeah.
But his name is in the mud.
Yes.
They already pushed back a couple of his movies. Me and Eli talk about it, but his name is already in the mud.
Yes.
As a result of that, you get what I'm saying? And once they do that, they do some crazy wizardry with the narratives.
Yes.
And it's a wrap.
Yes. So we're hoping that on the other end of this man comes out. You know what I'm saying? Because probably all he has is basketball. Mm-hmm. And that's no disrespect, but a lot of these kids, they're taking their talent to leverage their talent to get them places. But that don't mean they're brilliant. That don't mean they're smart. That don't mean their intelligence don't have a great foundation around them. And like somebody in the comment section just mentioned, this gun violence for young black men in particular is an epidemic right now. The way they're just firing off these guns, which we'll talk about in a few, because it's crazy.
Oh, so yeah. So I guess perfect segue.
Yes.
Perfect segue. This weekend, it was a lot happening.
Yes. I don't know if the stars were
a lot of
in some kind of weird conjunction or alignment.
Alabama was one.
Yeah, they had a Sweet 16 party and 4 people got killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And X amount of people hurt at a Sweet 16 party. So these are young people, man. These are young people, and to have the whereabouts to just go in and just start firing and not caring who you hit.
Yeah.
Because when you hit 20 people, that means you just went to light the party up. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying? It's just sad to see young people doing this. There's been 165 mass shootings since the year started. There ain't even been 165 days. You know what I mean? So basically, a mass shooting a day somewhere around the country, in which mainly around young people. Also in Kentucky, there was another mass shooting in Kentucky.
It was, yep.
At an event in which a couple of people died. And there was shootings all over New York City.
I heard about a shooting as a result of pizza being delivered to a wrong house.
Pizza got delivered. The pizza man delivered to the wrong house. They took the pizza and ate it.
And then the
people who ordered it came. It was like, "Where's my pizza?"
Yep.
Well, yo, son, you better talk to your pizza man about that. And then gunfire erupts. You know what I mean? Instead of blaming Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
For delivering it. I don't know where this pizza came from.
Yeah.
But to eat the pizza too is like
I'd ate it.
Yeah, but then
I'm like, oh, what? This is.
And see what happened is homies and them took that personally.
Yeah,
like you took the pizza from them.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You took it from the pizza man.
I mean, unless they knew, like, hey, this is supposed to go to across the hall.
Yeah,
and you still ate it. I get it.
Yeah. So
I get it.
But we don't know all the intricate
for guns
details.
to come out, come on, man.
Dude, guns are coming out for less. You seen this girl in the gas station?
Yeah.
Dude, what was that about?
Yeah.
Running people, and then she flipped her car over, jumped out the car, like. Bro, I something is going on, and I don't know what it is. But if you just sit back and look, these have to be The end times of some cycle or something.
Yeah.
Not the end times like the world is going to end, but something, the energy is just off around this.
And
this
this is what I would say as well. This is what I recommend. If somebody is in the street and they look at you too long,
bounce.
let it go.
Bounce.
Because especially in New York, because me and wife, we were talking about this earlier. Like in New York, it's different because we deal with so many people every single day.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So we kind of know how to just kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you get on the subway.
Yeah.
Your subway ride could include a whole bunch of
Yeah.
poppers and lockers.
You know what I'm saying?
People
Bums.
preaching the word of God. A bum down this end. Just do yo, man. It's enough space for yo. Get in. Yo, this, that, it's a melting pot.
Yeah, so
but you usually know how to navigate through it. Yes.
And people in other places, they don't see that many people on a daily basis.
Right. So when they come here, they're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, when I go other places and people say hi, I'm like, fuck you mean hi?
What you mean by that?
What you mean by that, son?
Yeah.
What we trying
What
to
do you
get
mean
into?
by that?
What are we getting into? You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just the mentality of New York, like you said, when people are all over you. You know what I mean? And every single moment is an opportunity to get it popping or squash something.
Exactly.
You know, you go to that 15, 20 times a day on your ride to work.
Yo, listen, somebody hit the, like I was driving on one of these tight blocks, somebody hit the corner mad fast, almost an accident, head on.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo. And he looked at me like, what's up? And I was like, you know what?
Let me keep it moving.
I got my son in the car.
Yeah, absolutely. I've had a dude who we had just a little, not even words, and he pulled up. He kept pulling up on me to see if I would look over, and I said, I'm not going to do it. I was like this.
Now, you could call that soft.
Because my ego would have been like, and my nigga, what's good? And then you don't know what he got in the car. It would have just went down as a road rage situation.
Accident, exactly.
And, you know, so I got smart and was like,
yeah, 10 and 2.
10 and 2, baby. I could feel the heat from him just breathing down my neck. And it wasn't like I cut him off. Because, you know, you get that heat that donkey shit. Like, whoo, I almost killed that fat. Whoo, I don't know. I'm not even going to look over there because I know they are pissed. That was a crazy move. I went from lane 3 to 1 and just cut them off.
I was wrong.
I was dead ass wrong for that shit. It's not even that. He just wanted to smoke.
Yeah.
So I knew he might have had something in his car.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I've
seen like, and it's sad. I'm kind of getting desensitized because I've been seeing like, you know, security footage videos on the timeline like it's nothing now. And it be people, arguments, dude got his hand in his pocket and he has the joint on him. Like,
yes.
And I saw some videos of people shooting, doubling back and coming back and then letting off while the person is down already.
Yeah.
So it's not even like adrenaline, something happened. Now it's just like, I just want to just kill somebody.
And because, so what's going on in their mind, in their life, where they have the joint with them and somebody is going to pay. I can peep now who got the joint on them more so than ever. See, back in the days, we moved different. Homie with the joint usually stayed back in the cut. You never saw him. He didn't walk with us because we want him to be able to handle that business and get out of there, whatever the case may be. Now, the dude with the joint is out in front looking around.
What's up?
Yeah, but what's up? Yeah. And so it's a whole different dynamic, and you gotta, navigate through those kind of energies. Yeah.
Yeah. So, everybody, like I said, that is my advice. Somebody you feel is trying to give you energy, it's
not worth it. It's about a chess game, and the key word that you said is you got your son.
Yeah, I have my son to go.
Imagine he hit your son. Yeah. Imagine you, and then you could have said when you rewind the tape, I could have avoided that whole. Exactly. I could have just drove off and kept it moving. And so we don't want our egos to get us in a situation that could be avoided. Now, if something can't be avoided, that's something different. Mm-hmm. Then you got to just deal with that. But most of the stuff is avoidable.
And women, don't make your boyfriend play superhero.
Oh, don't get him killed.
Yeah, don't
get him hurt.
Oh my God, those stories be the worst to me.
Those be the worst. Put a battery in his back and come out trying to defend you, and he don't know what else you done said or did, and he just moving off energy, and now everybody going to his funeral and the family looking at you sideways like, so you didn't. This is all because of you, huh?
Yeah.
And so you don't want that kind of energy either. So That's our public announcements.
Public announcement. So, did you guys hear about the Ralph y'all shooting, the 16-year-old from Kansas City, Missouri?
Yes.
Got shot by an 80-year-old white man because he knocked on the wrong door because he was looking for his siblings. Or he was coming to pick up his siblings. Apparently, he's home now.
Yeah, let's clap that up. Yeah, let's clap that up. And I believe he got shot twice, yes?
Yes, he got shot twice.
And what are the details regarding this other than the fact that he knocked on the wrong door? Did the white man just come to the door and start firing? Or what are they saying?
So I'm hearing like a lot. When these things happen, you hear a lot of people who claim like they know the whole story.
And then they don't. They're adding extra spice to it.
Yeah.
To make it a racially motivated. First of all, it is racially motivated. But they add an extra spice to it.
Yeah, so
in a lot of cases.
So he went Thursday evening. His parents asked him to pick up his 11-year-old twin brothers, and he went to a house that was like a block away. That was wrong address.
That happens. He's 16. What is he? 16. Might have got the address wrong. Okay.
So he was shot twice. He was able to get to somebody else's home apparently to get help and get to the hospital.
Okay.
As a result. So everybody, like. Do you feel like this is racially motivated?
Yes. 80-year-old white man?
Yeah, he got flashbacks?
Yeah, I believe 80 years old white man saw a black guy come to his door. Yeah, he probably just let off. And then again, 80 years, is he senile? Mm-hmm. Does he dealing with what's that, Alzheimer's? Mm-hmm. You don't know all the conditions, or he just a white racist person. I mean, because what logic is when a 16-year-old kid is coming to your door? Did he say, get away from my door, get away from my door? I don't know all of the intricate details, but the optics of it just don't look good. I'm 16 years old, and I get shot in the head and arm.
Which is crazy.
Because I'm looking for my little brothers,
yeah.
And I so happen to knock on the wrong door. Jeesh, I don't know what the hell is going on.
They actually charged him, and he's facing maximum penalty of 15 years.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, good. That old nigga to die in jail.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Class action felony. That is, yeah.
That's a class. And then I saw the people out there in front of his house now. Hopefully they give him a heart attack.
Whoa. Yeah,
let's give him a heart attack. He's 80 years old. He want to kill people. Let's give him a heart attack.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah.
Somebody said it looks like a nice kid too. Yeah, apparently he was really good in school. He's in a gifted program in school as well. So yeah,
and we should be way beyond the point of knocking on somebody's door and having to die for that. You know what I'm saying? Was this a sundown neighborhood? You know what I mean? What are all the intricate details of this?
We gotta talk about that. The fact that those still exist, are wild.
Shout out A.A. Rashid, who just sent me the Green Book, which is the book Black people had to use to navigate through the South. To avoid those towns, what gas stations, restaurants, and rest stations that they could go to along those routes in the South that were considered safe. So he just sent me a copy of it among some other really dope things. So I want to shout out A.A. Rashid for that. Yeah, but those sundown towns is crazy.
Yeah, somebody said, Leo Gang said, right. Wrong address happens. Anyone in Queens, no facts. 102 Drive, 102 Lane, 102 Street, 102 Avenue. Like,
102 Boulevard. Queens is the absolute worst.
Yeah.
I never know where I'm going at in Queens.
Somebody said, I want a copy of the Green Book. Yeah. So shout out to A.A. Rashid for that.
Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
In other news, this has nothing to do with the world and how where the world is going. But I'm hearing reports that Ice Spice signed a partnership deal with Nicki Minaj.
All right, give it to me, Ice Spice. You sound like a munch. You wanted my money? He's a munch.
You just butchering that, but okay.
Come on, how does it go?
I'm not. Nope.
You thought he was fly?
Nope.
Nigga's a munch. Yeah, he's a munch.
You just butchered that. But you know what's crazy? I don't know who's on the team. I think that was a terrible move.
Women joining forces is never a terrible move.
No, here's the thing.
I'm giving a pander for the ladies here.
She's from the Bronx.
Okay.
Cardi and Nicki have problems.
Ooh, maybe that's the chess move.
That's what.
she
No,
made.
that was chess moves from Nicki's part.
Yes.
But like, you don't do that. You stay out of it. Like that.
Cardi B should have picked her up.
That was dumb.
And Cardi B didn't make a move.
And you don't sign to other rappers.
You signed, yes.
No, you don't.
Well, you don't sign to, because first of all, women are jealous by nature.
Mm-hmm.
They catty. Sorry, ladies. Y'all are very catty.
That was a real stereotypical guy. Go ahead.
I mean,
He said he was gonna escape for y'all.
yeah,
and then he just immediately
but
went red pill.
no,
Right.
So just saying. And so Nicki is already in a whole bunch of shit. Because I be seeing, you know,
Yeah.
I keep my ear to the streets. And now you're gonna sign another female rapper. Now on paper it sounds good. Guys sign other guys. You know what I mean? So why can't she sign? Now I'm pivoting back. See how I'm moving back? You know what I'm saying? Guys sign other guys. So yeah, we'll see how
It was just like strategically, in my opinion. You're a new artist, and then now you're gonna be thrown into something that has nothing to do with you.
If you smart, you mind your business.
You mind your business. You don't sign another
put
one.
out good music.
And you've been making money independently. You keep making
You
money.
keep making it. Well, you're not gonna make money independently now because now you belong to Nicki.
No, exactly. You wasn't supposed to do that.
I wonder what she had to do to.
Oh,
you
God.
saw the video, right?
What video?
Of them pound
yeah.
smacking each other's asses.
I did.
You don't think nothing weird going on?
Nah. Listen, I don't know how you can hear Cardi B's verse on that Glorilla track and then sign with Nicki. Come on, did you hear that verse?
Was it nasty?
She went crazy. No, it wasn't nasty. Like, she went crazy.
Oh, she went off.
And
on
she even shouted her out. She said something like, she mentioned Munch in the verse. So that was a little olive branch out from the Bronx, you from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was stupid.
Cardi B is no longer from the Bronx. She lives in Atlanta.
This is true.
Let's keep it a bean.
This is true.
All right, but in you know, hip hop gossip, it's a chess move that she pulled off, and now the move is on Cardi B. But somebody said Cardi B and Glorilla are signed.
I don't think she signed her. And again, I don't know why rappers still sign to other rappers.
The Ice Spice and Nicki video is so sexy. Okay, all right.
Malcolm, Cardi didn't write that. Cardi don't write none of her stuff. I get it, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying the way it came off.
It was tough.
Malcolm Cardi didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, Tomorrow too. That verse was crazy. And I think who wrote that? I think Partisan Fontaine. I think he wrote that. But still, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, so did you hear any of those Rihanna AI songs?
I did.
They were great.
I saw her use Thames. They put on Thames.
Yeah, great. And the Beyonce joint, that was great. It sounded like a Rihanna song.
I heard the Biggie and Tupac joint. They did.
Well, who?
They did the Jay-Z and Kanye joint.
Which one? Niggas in Paris? No, not
No,
that. Come on.
the other one.
I don't know.
Photo shoot. Otis.
Otis, okay.
Yeah, they did Otis and they did Niggas in Paris.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, they
did. It sound good?
No, didn't sound good.
So there's a Jay-Z song that's AI and another dude that sound really good. Like they going back and forth.
Going back and forth. I heard
That sound fire. Like
That sounds
I
fire.
was like, okay, but they're getting way too good at this, and it's happening way too fast. How good this AI technology is getting. Like it is actually learning in real time,
Yes.
and we should. all
And now your
be scared.
reality is doomed. What is real?
Yeah.
As Morpheus said to Neo, what is real?
Yeah.
The fact that you can breathe.
Yeah.
So when you start hearing voices and seeing images that are so well put together, dude, it's a wrap.
Yo, there's a dude on YouTube. He does deep fakes and he does the voice. He sounds he does like Star Wars. You ever
Yes,
seen it?
I saw it.
And it looks like perfect. Like the
Yes.
voice, and I couldn't tell until I saw his hands. Like that wasn't actually
Yes.
them in the video doing that.
Yes. And that's what
does-
they're allowing you
Yeah.
to partake in.
Yeah.
Remember, we're going to talk
Dude
about
just has a YouTube
Aladdin.
channel.
You know what I'm saying? Which is the AI that BlackRock uses.
Oh yes, we'll get to that in a little
Right,
bit.
we'll get to that in a little bit.
Matter of fact, we have to get to a commercial.
Okay, let's do that.
Nah, but we'll be right back. All right. What's up, fam? It's Malcolm, and I'm here to talk to you about starting your own family business. For the past 7 years, you guys have had a front row seat at watching us build our own family business. You've seen it all, the ups, downs, the wins, the losses, and everything in between. And we've been getting a lot of emails and text messages and DMs from people asking us how we did it because they've been inspired to start their own family business. So what I did was I created a completely free case study training session to show you how we did it, our methodology and how we did these things, because many family businesses don't even get close to their goals, whether it be financial or relationship goals, when it comes to building their own family business. And it's because of three main things, and I go into those three things in detail in this free training that I did. So all you have to do is hit the link below, or you can visit urbanx.nyc/income. That's urbanx.nyc/income, and you'll get some other free bonuses inside, once you're in there. All right, so let's get to the show. Peace. Yo, Artie, can I holler at you for a minute?
Oh, shit.
Pop's tripping. He want me to ask you for the money for that shirt. You know I wouldn't even trip.
What shirt?
The one I sold you. The one I've been asking you about. The one you got on.
Oh, this shirt. I didn't know you wanted the money, homie. I thought it was free. Let me go get the money for you.
I mean, because it's this blog. Me and my dad do Urban X and NYC. It's kind of like both ours. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. Cool. My Urban X shirt, punk.
Tired of reading, doing research, and extensive studying to fact check the information that you present? Well, now you don't have to. Become a YouTube scholar. That's right, a YouTube scholar. Throw away those books. No need to quote real scholars. Burn those research papers. All you need is a YouTube connection. Watch YouTube videos at night, in the daytime, during breakfast, while you're on the toilet. Impress your friends with information you really don't know. After 100 videos watched, you are now a YouTube scholar. To sign up for this program, dial 1-800-WHY-STUDY. That's 1-800-WHY-STUDY. But wait, there's more. Log on to shopurbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel.
And we're back.
And we are back.
And we are back, guys. Also, a lot of people, they reached out about those Zodiac shirts that we have.
Yes.
And we played ourselves because we thought, let's test the water, see if people like them. We're just going to come out with a couple signs right now, during the times, and then people got at us. It was like, ain't y'all stupid, use Virgos, where the Virgo shirts at? I was like, sorry, they coming.
So we've decided that we're putting them all up.
We're going to put them all up.
In the morning.
So everybody, get yours.
Yeah,
Rep what you is.
Rep what you is.
Rep what you is.
Silly me thinking you got to wait until that month to wear your sign. It's your sign.
True, but we trying to work strategically, you know what I'm saying? Look at the budget and see. No. Everybody's like, nah, I want my shirt.
I want my joint now.
So
every sign, male and female.
Yes.
Will be up by tomorrow.
And they nice. Those are they're really nice.
They are fine. The fellas joint is the puffy joint.
Yeah, so women can wear that too.
Oh, the women can wear it too. It's like unisex.
Yeah, but they're really nice.
They're really, really nice. We got the glitter joints for the ladies. Fellas are not going to wear that. But all the signs will be available by the time you see this video, if you're not watching live.
Yes.
Yes.
You are tuned into the sounds
Shop Urban X.
of Urban X.
That in NYC.
Shop Urban X. No, it's shopurbanx.com.
Oh, shopurbanx.com. Don't listen to me.
Please don't listen to him. So apparently, this was interesting. So Budweiser CEO came out and made a statement as a result of the controversy of having Dylan Mulvaney, the trans activist person be a spokesperson for their beer, for Bud Light beer.
Okay, so what did he have to say?
So it was a nothing burger. It wasn't a true apology, and that's what people were actually upset about. But as a result of coming out about this, some people uncovered that he has CIA ties.
Wow, drop the bomb to that. So he is connected to the CIA.
To the CIA. So much so that after that report came out, it was a video somebody did, he deleted all his social media, even his LinkedIn page.
It's too late now. We got you.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you this, Malcolm. I am not surprised. See, when you think about the CIA, a lot of times you think of espionage, he's walking around with suits, dark glasses, and men in black shit. No, these are people strategically placed in all corporations that influence our lives. Like the media, everybody, most of these people in the media is CIA. Hugh Hefner is doing what Epstein been doing for years. Yeah, he got all of, as a matter of fact, that's probably where Epstein learned how to do it from. You know what I'm saying? Along with Gay Edgar Hoover. You know what I'm saying? And what he did. You know what I mean? So, the CIA strategically placed people in sports, music, culture, music. The least person you think is a CIA agent is. You know what I mean? Because they want to make sure, especially in the news, what news stories are going to be in Hollywood. We need these stories. We need the predictive programming.
Activists.
Oh, your activists. Oh, some of your favorite activists.
CIA.
This will break your heart, son.
CIA.
You be like, not him.
Yeah,
him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They leave no stone unturned. You have to change your mindset when you think about controlling the world. You know what I mean? They have to have people in places sometimes you don't even get activated. You a CIA, you getting CIA money, but you ain't activated until it's time to. They might put you on a 10-year mission. You know what I'm saying? Go into this company for 10 years. Let us know how this company runs from this point to that point, because we're gonna take that company over. You know what I mean? So the Central Intelligence Agency, which is basically what's that? What's the German?
Mockingbird?
The people from Germany.
Nazis?
The Nazis. That's can I say that? I think I can say that. That's all, you know what I'm saying, a part of Operation Paperclip.
Oh, yes, that's what it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They changed their name and came over, and they're using some of the same tactics that they were using in Germany over here, but they don't play. So I'm not surprised Budweiser, a company that sells beer, you know what I mean, would have a CIA agent in place playing an agent.
So you guys want me to read the his quote was after the...
Sure, go for it.
So he said, as CEO of a company founded in America's heartland more than 165 years ago, I'm responsible for ensuring every consumer feels proud of the beer we brew. We're honored to be a part of the fabric of this country. Anheuser-Busch employs more than 18,000 employees, and our independent distributors employ an additional 47,000 valued colleagues. We have thousands of partners, millions of fans, and a proud history supporting our communities, military, first responders, sports fans, and hardworking Americans everywhere. We never intended to be a part of a discussion that divides people. We are in the business of bringing people together over a beer. Now, I want to stop here. That's what my whole point was. That's like, I don't understand your business. If your business is beer,
right,
and you know who your beer drinkers are.
Yeah.
Right? Sports fans, you know, quote unquote manly men.
Yeah.
You know, military.
Mostly,
cops, you know what I'm saying?
Especially when you think Budweiser.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you think Heineken, you think Old Jamaican then, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Guinness Stout.
Yeah, you think construction workers, but you think Budweiser, you think, you know, tailgaters.
Good old fashioned,
You know what I'm saying? Football games. I never understand.
Why would you pivot?
Why would you do that?
But what is on the CIA's agenda?
When I came upon that fact, I said,
made a little more sense. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
And then remember, the higher we go up, it's only a few people making all of these decisions.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So what is their agenda? You know what I mean? That they send down to their directives.
Right.
He might have just been following orders.
Right.
So he's going to take the hit for it, but he probably was just following orders.
And last week, people in the chat put us on that they lost like $6 billion in market cap.
Yeah.
As a result of this whole thing, because a
Yeah.
lot of people are protesting as a result.
As a result, because it's just certain things that Americans in particular found to be sacred. Budweiser.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a few things you don't mess with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so once you start tinkering with that, you're tinkering with people's livelihood. You're tinkering with what brought them up. You know what I mean? And you know, and so that's like putting a gay person on the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the background, and they'll go, "What the
Yeah,
fuck is
yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
This is the worst day of my life."
Yeah.
So you have to be careful on how you move. But again, he's probably simply a fall guy who was following, orders. And side note, did you hear about that dude who got pissed off at his family, drained his grandmother's account of $250,000, and then threw it out the window on the highway?
No. What?
Yeah, I know some of y'all in the chat probably saw that. It was $250,000 he just threw out the windows on the highway.
What did grandma do to him?
I have no idea. It was his grandparents or somebody, and there was people out there the next day looking for money, finding $20, and yeah.
I've been seeing certain stories. I'm just like, yo, you just deserve.
What about the dude who killed his family or shot his whole family?
Shot his whole family.
Shot his whole family up to release a new song.
Yeah, yeah.
What's in the mindset?
I
of
don't
these
get
people,
it,
bro?
man. I truly don't.
You know?
Somebody said I got $25 of that money.
Oh, you got 25? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
That's crazy.
I want to know where they. I might run out and find me a 20 or something. Shit.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody said he held up traffic with that money. I'm sure he did.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure
250
he did.
racks.
Shoot.
Shit, I'm liable to get hit by a tractor trailer behind that shit. Shit,
You are
boy.
tuned into
You know?
the sounds
Yeah.
of Urban X.
Somebody said, imagine they took Newports off the market.
What?
Yeah.
Newports? What is this world coming to? Right? Yeah.
So did you guys see that report that there are like a few new McDonald's franchises in Las Vegas that completely
Automated. Yeah, sort of.
right? So I think this goes into that fake story. I think it's a fake story of that robot committing suicide because he didn't want to do his job no more.
I listen, it makes sense to me. It makes all the sense in the world.
Tell about. So they're trying to replace humans with robots, but now robots can put it together like, wait, you want me to just be flipping burgers all my life, so I'm just going to shut down and commit suicide?
Yes.
So we back where we started?
Because this is what's going on. Now, the robots, it's AI, so it's starting to interface with the human experience. And what it notices is every 3 hours, Malcolm gets a break. I don't know what Malcolm is doing on his break. I'm a goddamn robot. Why should I care? And then Malcolm gets vacation. And then Malcolm gets to go home. And Malcolm gets all of this stuff. And here I am doing the same job. It's math. The math ain't mathing. I'm doing the same job as Malcolm. But he gets a break. You know what I mean? He gets to smoke a cigarette. Or, you know what I mean? He on vacation. And I hear him talking to other humans about what he did on that vacation. I want that experience, but no, this is my job. Pick the box up, walk to the shelf. Now, see, the old robots, they didn't think that far. They just did what was told. These new AI robots is going, wait a minute here. So they do math. If I do this, calculate 42 boxes an hour times 17 hours a week times this, that.
I don't
my
believe it.
whole life is delivering boxes. You know what? I'm pulling my own plug. Fuck it.
I don't believe it. I think it just malfunctioned.
Because that's what people do. People pull their own plug
Yeah.
and go in and kill everybody in the office.
This is true.
Because I'm doing this. People in the post, when they say go postal, that's what they mean. You mean the mail just keeps coming. And I used to work for UPS. Them boxes, they never stop coming, son. They come and they come and they come. You trying to get a, Whoo, here come another truck. They just keep coming. And this one says fragile. I don't give a shit. Tired of these, you know what I mean? So the post office is letter after letter of bullshit. Just people want these letters and letters. And you hear people who, they would find mail dumped in places because people just, some people would get the mail, dump it, and go home.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, I'm just tired of this shit. And then if you got something to say, I'm going postal. You know what I mean? So they have already assessed my whole, I got to do this for 35 years for y'all to give me a watch.
Yeah, a pen.
A pen?
Yeah.
You did 35 years.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now go home.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so the AI has the ability to go, wait a minute here. This ain't flying. And they better be lucky that them AIs ain't packing no blickies. You know how they make them 3D guns? You know they know how to do that shit in real time. And come and really go postal on these people in here.
That's a damn shit.
Wouldn't that be the next level?
Yeah.
Robot goes postal. They can't even kill him.
Yeah, so listen.
I'm just saying.
Listen.
But I saw the automated McDonald's. All 100% automated.
Yeah. Somebody said they had those in LA. Are you talking
Yeah.
about like 100% automated?
100% on you
in LA as well?
You order, the food is there. You come through a little chute. Somebody upstairs is making the burgers like a machine. You can get one of those in your house. You seen that?
No.
It's a, what do they call it? I'm going to put I can't put it on the link because I saw it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like you have it and you tell it, make macaroni and cheese for the night, and the arms just come out. And every ingredient, now it's not going to be blackaroni and cheese. It's not going to be that soul with your arm with the flibbity flab on the bottom of her arm, and she's singing church hymns. And that's that love. And it's not going to be that. It's just going to be macaroni and cheese. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's going on. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
Yeah. It's how that macaroni and cheese is important. All that food, if it's made with love by grandma, then it is what it is.
You want to talk about the BlackRock AI? Aladdin?
Yeah. So Red Pill was breaking down that the AI that is used by BlackRock, which now owns everything. Mm-hmm. It's BlackRock. It's another one of those companies.
Vanguard.
Yeah. And what happens is 90% of Vanguard is owned by BlackRock. 90% of BlackRock is owned by Vanguard. Yeah. So they got this little ping pong game going. But the AI that they use is called Aladdin. And they've been using it for a while to provide them with the information they need to assess, own, acquire, run the world. And so I think Aladdin is now available for you and I. Maybe a cheaper version of such. But Red Pill was breaking down that's the... And you've heard years about supercomputers. Mm-hmm. And, the computer that can compute anything and give you logical answers to this and that and that. And Aladdin may actually be the one.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
Because Google has Bard. I don't know how well that's working because it's getting a lot of stuff wrong.
Okay, if it's getting a lot of stuff wrong, is it purposely getting a lot of stuff wrong?
See, here's the thing, man. I don't know what's up, what's down, what's left, what's right anymore, man.
There you go. You just hit it right on the nose. What is real?
Yeah, like come on, man. Now I gotta know, because you guys have heard about these AI phishing scams, right? Like they calling people's phones, acting like there's somebody from their job or something like that, getting information from them.
Yeah.
And it's AI.
I told you, once they get your voice,
it's a
and
wrap.
call your grandma, you know what I mean? And your grandmother send $10,000 because she thinks she helping out her grandson. And, he said, don't tell mama, because don't worry about it, baby. I'm going to send that $10,000 right on over. What's his name? All right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so, and now they got them scammer things. Again, because your credit cards and debit card got them chips on them.
Yeah.
So they got them things in their pocket now, the readers, and they going by you and bumping you lightly, and now you just made a purchase.
Yeah, I remember when the iPhone first came out, there was a app. I think it was called Bump.
Could tap somebody else's phone, boom.
Yeah, but y'all shared numbers.
Yeah,
like,
you and
baby,
girls be like, boom.
baby?
Yeah, well, let me bump you, boom.
Got you.
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
you, baby.
Yeah.
Now they're using it for evil.
Evil.
That's crazy.
Goddamn, if I get a prompt that says you just purchased shit where I'm at,
Yeah.
Everybody getting punched in the face. One of y'all, you come here. You just walking
Everybody
by
show me your
Mm.
phone. Yeah.
Show me your fucking. Let me go by you real close again, motherfucker. I got my phone in my hand now. Boop. Oh, another purchase. Aha, it's your ass.
Yeah.
Punching you in the face. In the face. Pow.
Oh, man.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So, some world news. India officially passed China in population, in like their nation's populations.
That's humanly impossible.
That's what
There
I'm
was
saying.
Chinese people everywhere. No disrespect.
Right. But India's population has steadily grown. Their infrastructure has steadily grown because they have been, especially if you're in the cold world, you're in the tech world, they have been exploding. A lot of jobs have outsourced to India now as well.
Yeah, I'm on the phone with Indians all the time.
Right.
Hello, man,
Right.
help you.
So, because, mom and dad acting like, why is this important? Well, it's important when it comes to world trade and just kind of world
The shifting
economics
of
and
economics,
and how
yes.
it goes. Okay? So, in China, they're not, their infrastructure isn't built on being a capitalistic society, right? So,
Right.
you're not really rewarded for innovating as much. That's why their innovation has really declined.
Declined
and
or capped off.
Yeah,
Capped.
plateaued and kind of declined.
Yes.
India, like I said, is going up. So
And
Apple,
they're charging less.
And they're charging less. And Apple has been slowly trickling a lot of their manufacturing to India. And they're trying to like, no, we just, y'all overloaded over there. We just
We're trying to get a little help.
Yeah, just over there. And then China don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where this could be interesting. Just me.
Hello, supervisor.
Just me. So, I saw a lot of reports that a lot of different countries have been talking smack about America, about the American dollar and stuff like that. And somebody was like, why is everybody coming at America? Really obvious. When you smell weakness on somebody, that's when everybody pounces.
And when you've been considered the superpower,
Yes.
who's sitting, the big bully on the block, so to
Yes.
speak, as America has been known as, and they smell weakness, they coming.
Yes.
But everything, what goes up must come down, as we say, and great empires rise and great empires fall. And if this is the new Rome, you see what happened to Rome. So that's what I mean by we're in an amazing time to watch civilizations rise and civilizations crumble. And so I would not be surprised if everyone is pray for my downfall. You know what I mean? But here we are. In the midst of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You in the midst of it. You know what I
It's
mean?
crazy, and like nobody's like. I feel like more. I'm seeing more. Even financial people, like on YouTube, like financial gurus, they're starting to talk about the economy a little bit more, the digital dollar a little bit more,
Yeah.
because like it's getting to the point you can't really ignore it.
You can't ignore it. And remember, whatever we think has to manifest in our reality in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So when people say, oh, that's not real, that's just talk, you don't know how magic works. The minute it is included into the lexicon of the people and we talk it up, we're creating this reality as we go. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So whatever they want to project in the future, they just got to get enough of us to buy into it, start talking about it, whispering about it, thinking about it, and that reality is then created. You have the same individual ability, except that it takes longer, because within your individual journey, you got to stop. You got to pick up the Noble. You got to deal with that. You got to chill. You in traffic. I'm ready to have a shootout with him. The game is on. Man, fuck that. My girl, she act crazy. I'm going to do this, that, and I'm a pop. So you don't get a time to really just collectively zone in and focus to bring it closer to you like a string. It's always a reason why you got to let the cord go. You know what I mean? And then you got to grab the cord again and this and that.
And dude, focus is a muscle, bro.
But focus, this is what my point is.
Muscle.
It's a muscle. So imagine I got 100 million people giving me their focus, whether they want to or not.
Yeah.
Because I've introduced something into the consciousness stream that we all peel off. And now that reality is mine. I told you rappers used to do it all the time, especially on World Star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You project these things for 3 videos. You own none of that shit.
Yeah.
And then by the 4th video, you own all that shit.
Yeah.
People go, how the fuck that shit happen? You fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
But those thought streams, those views of people watching saying, damn, Rick Ross is rich, man. He doing this and that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I am now rich because you have professed me to be rich.
Yeah.
I've been trying to teach people that science for years, but they don't get it. They think I'm losing it. But okay, all right.
But yo, here's the thing. We're gonna spend a lot of time.
That's a nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
You get that on Shop Urban Next?
Shop Urban Next. But I've been trying to explain that I don't think, because somebody says it's gonna be Red Dawn over here in a minute. I think that is the lowest form of war that we have in 2023.
Which is
actual warfare.
Gotcha.
Actual boots on the ground.
Boots
warfare.
on the ground. If you see boots on the ground here in America, that means we have reached the lowest
that
of
means
the low.
And I say that because one, the technology is too massive on everybody's part. Everybody just kind of has enough to where
Fend that nonsense off.
Yes, right.
You're not gonna come on my shores and walk my.
Yeah, we let you get here.
Something went wrong. Very wrong.
And set up base here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I also said that every time we have to look at the relationships between these countries. They are parasitic in nature with the fact that they make it, we buy it. We make it, they buy it. So these money has to move.
And they're interconnected whether they
want to be or not. You get what I'm saying? It's not like, every country just wants to wipe America, then what?
But don't forget, Malcolm, the Chinese are already here.
This is true. There's actually another interesting story I came across today.
The Arabs are already here. They're positioned in our neighborhood.
This is actually true. There was a secret Chinese police station in New York that the FBI had to arrest 2 people because these are undeclared police stations in China.
They're undeclared police stations?
On behalf of the Chinese government, right? So they said about 3 dozen officers with the Chinese National Police Force were charged with using social media to harass dissidents inside the United States.
So are they good police or bad police?
Well, I think
are they here to fight the triad?
No. I think they were messing with their own nationals.
Okay, got you.
Keeping them.
So they
check.
muscling their own nationals.
Yeah.
But here on American soil,
y'all don't got the right to do that.
And they don't have the right to do that. Okay, I thought they was investigating Chinese crimes.
Oh, no.
It's my man Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan. We're here to investigate the crimes. So that's not the case.
No, that's not the case. Okay. Somebody said
Indians are already here too.
Yeah, again,
they got the hair places. They might be, they might be them people. Everybody in the Chinese restaurant they're ready for war. They're just waiting for the call. Then the Arabs they probably can make bombs out of tuna fish sandwiches. They're ready for war. We are surrounded. We are surrounded in this country.
True. This is true. That's why everybody got to learn how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody use your right.
You are surrounded in this country. You just don't realize it because you think Akhenaten is friendly.
And I don't trust that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Go back to the CIA operatives that have been in position for years. You ever seen a Chinese restaurant food commercial? No?
Never.
No.
Except for Panda Express.
Panda, that ain't Chinese food.
That ain't Chinese food, no.
That's Americanized version of what we think Chinese food is.
Americanized version of Americanized Chinese food, yes.
Yeah.
Because they don't eat none of that stuff.
What?
Yeah, they just think they created that. I forgot where I read that from. They just created it based off what we think it is. They eat, yeah.
They don't eat 4 chicken wings and fried rice.
Interesting.
No, they don't eat none of that shit.
Somebody said, call Professor Griff. Facts, man. Facts. So,
Indians got your Dunkin' Donuts. Boom! Come on, don't say that to me now. don't do that to me. I got all them points, man. Why you had to mention that? Come on now, son.
That's funny.
But you're right. But why you had to mention that?
That's funny.
Because now I'm supporting, a version of terrorism. You know what I mean? At the Dunkin' Donut. I don't want to be a part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution. Speaking of solutions,
yes, sir.
We need to take on a cause. We need to have a noble cause, in our lives.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we need to stop killing ducks to make duct tape. I just don't think that that's right. We shouldn't have to kill ducks to make duct tape.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
Just saying.
Real quick, Jay Nama asked a good question. I think it's good for discussion. He said, Malcolm, it's 2023. What has advanced in this world outside of technology? I think our understanding of things like racism, things like oppression, things like war, like I said, our understanding of the global collective has advanced, right? So when we see things that happen, like let's give Colin Kaepernick an example, right? So when that first happened, it was just like, racist, he's kneeling, y'all don't want him kneeling, boom, boom. But then when you think the long game, when it comes to, all right, what's the whole story? What's the money coming from? Who's actually paying him? Talking about Nike's paying both sides. The picture becomes way more clear when you step out. And I think a lot of people have stepped out lately and have been seeing the entire board for what it is. So I think our understanding of it, and then once your understanding of it has advanced, how you deal with it and how you react advances as well. So when I see stories that come across, they just, okay, that's racist, yeah, facts. But what is Martian about to do for that?
Yeah.
Right? Nothing, right?
And also, I'd like to add our spiritual, for those who have
That
not
too.
sunken into a dark place or the sunken place, our level of spirituality and overall awareness
That too.
has grown. But remember, it's a give and take. So a lot of times, the more technically advanced the civilization is, the more slower the people are. But that's for the knuckle draggers. The ones who can get past that, their spiritual awareness, because, dude, like I told you, there are people who are just on it now, who are connected, who weren't connected. So our spirituality has grown, because at the end of the day, that's all we have. When all of this stuff is removed, all we have is who we are and what we're able to process and learn through experience and,
And like I've said on previous shows, the more we advance, the more we have to get back to doing things the old way. And I mean, the more we advance, like things are getting automated, like our daily tasks are getting automated, but we still have to learn how to actually still ourselves and focus our energy on one thing at a time for hours at a time, because that puts you ahead in your personal life too. Like that puts you ahead on a lot of people, right? Prime example, podcasts. People want a podcast. It's like 90% of podcasts don't make it past episode 20.
Right.
We are a part of the 1% of the 1% when it comes to just podcast episodes.
Yes.
So you can see that and go, okay, that's tough, that's hard. Or you can see that and go, I just got to do 20 episodes.
Right.
Right? I just have to focus and be consistent for 20 weeks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we have to just kind of get back to just old-fashioned
sauce,
discipline and...
But you're hitting on it, Malcolm. The secret sauce in anything you're doing
Yeah.
is about getting past the initial noise and threshold, and which is convoluted and overpopulated energy-wise, physically-wise in this little area. Everybody gonna go to the gym right after New Year's.
Right, exactly.
I just need to wait them out.
Right.
And the gym will clear out.
Right.
And once the gym clear out, now real serious workers are in the gym. Right now, RJ Payne, the rapper, he's making so many songs, dope songs at an amazing clip. He's been around for years. He was a battle rapper, this and that. But his level of consistency and dedication to his craft right now is creating a lane for himself, because everything else has dissipated. All of the come and go rappers, the mumble rappers, this and that. And now he has created a steady lane. So with AI, if I sat down right now and just got through the initial, because I'm gonna hit them low bumps, and I go, you know what, man?
Yeah.
Fuck this shit, man. Right beyond that is everything you've ever wanted. I think it's set up like that way on purpose. So the path is always wide, and then it gets narrow and narrow. How many kids started with you coming out of high school with dreams of going to college, and how many of them actually graduated? I go back to Odyssey's class, and all of these girls, and they all went, only Odyssey, her best friend, and one other that I know actually completed the task. So you know what I mean? Everybody's enthused. Not everybody makes it. So that becomes the template for life itself.
Yes, the obstacle is the way.
Obstacle is the way.
That's gonna be a book in the book club.
That's definitely should be a book.
That's
in the book
gonna
club.
be in the book in the book club. I don't know when we're going because it's short to read, but I think it's a great.
It's a great
read.
It's a great read. I never finished it, but I finished about 80% of it. You know what I mean? Very dope book. So that's the perfect example of what we're talking about. But that obstacle is a part of your initiation.
Yes.
It's a part of you learning what this journey is really all about. Real deep stuff.
So we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get to a commercial
And
break.
we'll be right back. Get your questions ready.
Get your questions ready.
And then we're gonna have an after show.
Then we'll have an after show. Then I got to get upstairs with Eli and watch Golden State.
That's right.
He needs help. They lost.
Yes.
They lost on Sunday or Saturday. Now, Malcolm, there are 4 type of individuals in the world, according to the #1 motivational speaker in the world, E.T., or we call him Eric Thomas.
Yes.
And he uses a DISC assessment to break this down. This test and assessment is also used by Fortune 500 companies to determine who has leadership skills and who is a great team player. Why don't you break that down?
So he uses a plane analogy, and those 4 personality types are broken down into like 4 positions on that kind of team, like the pilot, the grounds crew, the flight attendant, and the air traffic controller, right? So he uses those because like that plane is that company that you want to take to that destination, your family that you want to take to that destination. I'm talking, proverbial destinations.
Yes.
Your marriage, whatever it is that you have. So those 4 people, the pilots, the grounds crew, the air traffic controller, and the flight attendant.
Now, the pilot is the one who's going to fly this plane or be the one in a leadership position in relationship. Neither position is better than the other, but we almost all know our roles.
Yes.
The flight attendant is the one who's going to make sure that your journey to where you're going is a comfortable one. These are high energetic people.
Yes.
People who make sure you have an extra drink on this flight, a pillow, the comfortable stuff. Your grounds crew, these are the ones who not necessarily like to work with a lot of people,
right?
But they're very skilled.
They get the work done.
Yes. And the air traffic controller, these people are very particular. They cross their T's and they dot their I's.
Think about it. You want your air traffic controller to be the one kind of oversee where this plane is actually going.
Absolutely.
You want your pilot to be able to make very quick decisions, steadfast decisions. You want your grounds crew to be able to get that groundwork done, to be able to work on their own if need be, to be able to kind of direct people where they need to go.
Yes.
And the air traffic and the flight attendant, you want them to be personable. You want them to be high energetic because on this flight, it could be a long flight, it could be a long destination. You want them to be able to keep everybody motivated and influence on that journey.
And each one has their own important role. You don't want to get somewhere and your luggage don't show up.
Exactly.
You don't want to be on a flight and the flight attendant is not personable.
Exactly.
And you don't want to be traveling and end up at the wrong destination.
Exactly.
So we give a DISC assessment,
Yes.
break these letters down, these acronyms down to what they truly mean so the people can understand how important this is in personal life and in business.
So, quick backstory. We are certified extreme execution coaches, my dad and I.
Yes.
And we give these assessments because we took these assessments ourselves and it has helped our family business. It has helped our family communication. Tremendously. Okay. So the DISC assessment is the DISC. It is broken down into dominance, influence, steadiness, and conscientiousness or cautiousness if you want to swap out those words.
So if you are interested to take your family or personal business to the next level, click the link below. I'm certified. He's certified. Let's get this thing going. If you want to know more, click that link below.
And we're back. Peace to the people.
Sign up. Get on that calendar if you want an extensive consultation.
Yeah.
If you like what you're hearing, I do this with my eyes closed and I'll give it to you.
Truth is inside. I don't get the notification for this until the live is over. So what you do is you sign up for the text messages and you sign up for the emails because we send out everything.
We do.
For everybody. We got text messages for people. We got emails for people.
We're going to put that text number up for you right now.
Yes. Okay. And also, I would like to reiterate what we said at the top of the show. Membership is $5 for the month or $50 for the year. That's 4 after shows, 4 extra Urban X podcasts. That is monthly challenges, book clubs, discounts on merch, affirmations. What else? Private community,
pop-up
shows, hundreds of hours of classic Black Dot footage. We got a bunch of stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
$5 for the month, $50 for the year. UrbanX.NYC.
Yeah.
Link is in the description below.
Serious business.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So Jay Neyman had a question. He goes, aside from business, how has family relationship changed since day one of starting Urban X? Here's the thing. If you start a business, you learn a lot about yourself and you learn a lot about the people around you.
That's right. Be careful now, Malcolm. Go ahead and say something slick now.
My folks are crazy.
Yeah, that much is true.
But you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot how you deal with issues. You learn a lot how you process issues, how you deal with pressure. I learned a lot about myself.
Yes.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm going gray.
Yeah, that is.
I'm going gray. And, you know, some of it I put on myself. A lot of it I put on myself. But, you know, you just learn a lot about yourself. And then you have different conversations because the conversations do change. We are family, but we business partners as well. And sometimes that bleeds over, and, you know, in both directions.
Yeah, and then there's a time when I just know that my son wants to talk to his dad. He don't want to talk to his business partner.
Yeah, seriously.
And so you learn those aspects of it. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I'm saying, we learn to respect each other more. And like you said, the revealing of just who individuals are under pressure, under duress, and, you know, but we were always close even before this. So, you know, our issues were never like, you know what I mean? This just kind of brought us closer, sometimes too close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, damn, I really need a vacation, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, I like y'all. I love y'all.
I love y'all, but geez, just
yeah,
get
just
crazy.
Don't want to see y'all.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we don't want to make it seem like it's all peaches and cream. You know what I mean? But when you're moving towards a specific goal that you feel is important, and, you know, you want to do something that changes, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So while we talk about legacy and we talk about inheritance and we talk about leaving something for the next generation, who's going to do that work? Somebody has to start the work, and in hopes that it gets better along the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Great question, Jaden. I mean,
very great question.
So, do you want to talk about E40, or you want to talk about?
Yeah, the E40 situation. Yeah. E40 got escorted out of the Kings Warriors game, and when it had some racist overtones, because he had a white lady sitting behind him that kept heckling him. Everybody know who E40 is. They know he's a Warrior fan. He buys first class seats. He was sitting in the front. It was a very, very competitive game. So I can see how he might have stood up once or twice to root his team on, and there was a white lady sitting right behind him or 2 rows behind him, and according to him, she was heckling him the whole game. And he finally turned around and was like, look, can you chill? And security shows up and gets in his face and escorts him without even addressing this particular lady and stuff. And so he issued a statement, basically saying it had a lot of racist overtones to it because he's E40 and he can afford a front row seat. Yeah. And see, a lot of these white people, they don't like that. You know what I mean? Or it could have just been he's the new Spike Lee. So, anywhere Spike Lee goes, he gets heckled. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because he's a diehard Knick fan. And so, but Spike's skin might be a little thicker, or he may have been at it for so long because he's from New York. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? If you could take New York, you could take anywhere. I remember he went into the Lions Den in Indianapolis after the Reggie Miller stuff, and he took his lumps. You know what I mean? So that's the overtone dealing with E40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Russell Westbrook,
he got into it.
He got into it at halftime of that game with a fan and was actually running up on his fan like he ready to do bodily harm. I have an issue with that because you're backstage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you and the fan said, you could have just left it at that. The fan was there with his kid,
Yeah.
and you was cursing at the man and this and that, further perpetuating the stereotype that he's out of control and you know what I'm saying, and this and that. And he's very sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook gets into it with a lot of fans, and so at some point we have to remove the fans from access to the players.
I think for sure
And that, especially backstage,
that was too
around
close.
the tunnel,
Yeah.
that was way too close.
Way too close.
Because something could have really popped off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Russell Westbrook has been in those situations a couple of times.
Yeah, because at first when I saw the video, I just saw how close the kid was,
Yes.
and I'm just like, that could have just ended up bad. And
That
then-
could have ended real bad because I'm there with my son and I
Yeah.
might want to flex because my son looking at me like, Dad, you bitch ass nigga. You gonna let him talk to you? No, I'm not, son. And now I got an ice pack on my eye because some damn athlete with superhuman strength.
Because I told Shaq,
Because I told Shaq I'll smack the shit out of him to prove a point to you, little noble. Pampa, don't do that. 'Cause, you know. And so, you know, but little do he know I'm getting paid.
That's true too.
I'm getting paid because I'm gonna fall on the floor. And he bought psychological stress
true,
and
too.
damage. You wanted to go to college, didn't
Right,
you?
because I can understand the anger because sometimes I see comments that make me angry, and this is YouTube.
Right.
And I'll just be there. Oh man! If I
So
was
can imagine
in your
somebody
face,
in your
and
face
I'm probably losing right
calling
now.
you a nigga or
Yeah,
something or
yeah.
this and that right in your face and you're like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here to entertain you. You paid your money. Sit down and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that intimacy at NBA game, they spit on Trae Young last year in New York City. They literally spit on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a bit much
that
and a bit
wasn't-
far.
that wasn't
Or
right.
2 years ago, I believe it was.
That wasn't right.
So that wasn't right. And so he just needs to know he's getting paid. Sometimes just tell a guy to go F himself and keep it moving.
Yeah,
And that's good enough.
Yeah.
But the way he was walking up, approaching, if security wasn't there, I think that could have got ugly. Sean Kemp,
Oh yeah.
who we thought were going to beat those charges because
That's
he was
how it was
protecting
reported. That's how it was reported.
his weed center.
Yeah.
And some people robbed him, and he tracked the equipment down or using some kind of tracking device. He's going to jail. 'Cause,
Yeah, he got charged for shooting.
yeah, he got
He got
charged
charged for the shooting.
for the shooting.
We don't know if he's gonna go to jail.
Well, you know what I mean. And so now, as more details have come out about that situation, it's not really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So we wish him well.
So that's NBA news. I leave the sports to Eli. I can't do the NBA playoffs, man. Oh, not right now.
It's a little early,
It's too early, and like they try
and it's
to
a whole nother season. They're gonna draw this out.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you do. It is exhausted, but I'm trying to teach Eli, like I said, follow the narrative. What is the narrative? You could pretty much determine what the final couple of teams are going to be. Joel Embiid to win the MVP. Is he ready? Is Boston ready to reclaim their throne? They was there last year. LeBron, is he going to get ring number 5? If he gets ring number 5, moving from the 7th position, where does that place him? With 11 appearances in 20 years. Steph Curry, does he need to get number 5? Are they going to let Jokic?
Yeah.
You know, you start knowing certain things they're not going to let happen because the ratings and certain things they are going to allow
It's
happen
too
for narrative.
early in the playoffs.
But right
the
now
playoffs
it's too
are
early.
long.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
game 1 just happened and everybody's up.
Yeah.
You know how much changes? I remember when the Cavs was going against the Warriors the first time, and those 2 games that the Cavs won, and everybody was talking like Dellavedova was Steph's kryptonite.
Yeah.
And then Steph went crazy. I'm just like, listen, the net it just be too long.
It'd
be too long.
I remember because I've been around a long time when it was the first round was 2 out of 3. Second round was 3 out of 5. Then it was 4 out of 7, and then the finals 4 out of 7. This 4 out of 7 in early rounds. Now I know why they're doing it because it's money.
Money, yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like the NBA. I mean, the Major League Baseball is pissed right now because of the shot clock thing.
I like it though.
But what it has done is remove the half an hour from the game. That's a half an hour of can't sell beer.
Oh,
See,
wow.
beer companies are complaining because they would have a certain amount of time.
A half hour is hitting the bottom line like that?
Dude, a half hour of selling beer?
Wow.
And see, so certain, imagine every stadium losing a half an hour per game. It's 160 games. So when you start doing the math, that's a lot of beer.
Oh my gosh.
And some stadiums are now trying to say, people are lobbying to stop selling beer after the 7th inning. Because these white people are crazy at these games.
Oh my gosh. You ever been on the Metro North or the LA?
Going home.
The Yankee game?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but as a beer company, you ain't trying to hear none of that.
Yeah.
You trying to sell beer to the last minute.
That is insane.
No,
but like incremental,
follow the money.
I
When
didn't
you
think about
follow
that.
the money, it all makes sense. So while the fan is happy, because that game is over a little quicker, this guy got to step out the box, touch his nuts, fix his gloves, look down the sideline, kick both shoes, touch his nuts again, get back in, hit the dirt, and meanwhile the pitcher's looking at the catcher. No. Nigga, you only got 2 pitches.
Yeah.
What you know in there? Either throw the curveball or the fastball.
Yeah.
No. Okay, we're gonna go with that. And then he step out real quick, and then he got to tap both shoes, tap his head,
that's
pick
ridiculous.
his gloves, spit to the side.
It is
It's ridiculous.
It is
You're like, come on, man. Let's get this game on. So now with the clock going, it's like you got to do something. You know what I mean? So I like it, but
I didn't think about that. That is interesting.
No.
Because you ever hear about like when people they get like they have like makeup brands and stuff like that, and they fighting with Target for like shelf placement.
Yes.
I didn't think
Dude,
that.
shelf placement is big. When the people come in the store, where you got my shit around the corner.
Yeah, I didn't think
Dude,
about
I'm
that.
not gonna eat with that.
Yeah.
But everybody can't have their stuff, in prime spots. But the major corporations get them prime spots.
That makes sense. No, that
makes
makes
a lot of sense in the world when you start looking at it.
Follow the money, man.
Follow the
listen,
money.
That is a creed that you can
count
edge.
on. You can count on
in
that.
any situation, basically.
Yeah, you can count on that.
Follow the money.
Follow the money. So when back to basketball, when they added all these 4 out of 7 for the first round, second round, you got to win 16 games.
Yeah.
And let's say you go 16 and 15 because it took you 7 games each round. That's 31 games. That's a
full college season.
That's damn 40% of the season you just played.
Yeah.
You damn right I deserve a title or something. Give me a break.
Somebody says called merchandising. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but when you think about it in that capacity, you go a half hour. Think about it.
Yeah, no, that makes
a lot of beer.
Makes really good sense.
A lot of beer.
Yo, so we spoke about the Washington Commanders last week, right? And apparently, it was announced that for $6 billion, they're going to get bought out by an investment group. That was one of the partners in the investment group is Magic Johnson.
Yep. 76ers owner.
76ers owner. Oh, big thing. But apparently, deal didn't go through yet. Now, there is another bidder for $7 billion. And this group is being led by this guy named Brian Davis. Black man.
Never heard of him before.
Never heard of this dude. He has an investment group that is willing to put up $7 billion in cash. First billion in 24 hours, he said, and the rest of the $6 billion will come out in the rest of the week.
I'm making that.
I'm making that deal.
I'm like, yo, Magic. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Lose my number. Lose my number. Yeah. Put Magic on the phone. Yeah, I'm never calling you again.
Yeah, I'm never calling you again.
Yeah, forget about it.
So
I get $1 billion up front.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I had to look this dude up. He used to play basketball, I think, for the Wizards.
Okay.
And he's with it because, like, when you hear $6 billion, $7 billion, black man, who the hell? Who the hell? And that does sound wrong, but because there should be,
Yeah, but we usually know who the billionaire players
Byron
are
Allen,
in our community.
Robert Smith,
the usual suspects, absolutely.
Tyler Perry,
yes, Jay-Z, this one, that one,
Magic Johnson,
a few Africans who are dealing in oil and stuff and slaving.
Somebody said that sound like CIA. Listen, man.
Just saying.
Could be, but yeah, I'd make that deal.
I'm making that deal. Extra Billy out the deal.
Yeah.
Nah, son, it's real.
Sure, take that. And he said cash, so quick close. That's just
here's the cash just to kind of lather this thing up. A Billy sitting here in your pocket right now. Yeah, yeah.
Wake up, they're selling the team because they know Dan Schneider's going to jail. Is he going to jail?
Well, he's been to a lot. He's been in a lot of foul stuff, but I think he has a lot of dirt on the other.
Yeah, he
owners.
ain't going to jail.
He's not going to jail.
They probably just gonna,
They
be quiet about it.
Look, you made, dude. If he sells it for $7 billion, that means he made 1,000% or 100%, 1,000% interest. He bought the team for $700 million.
Yeah.
And he walked with $7 billion. Get your money and shut up.
Yeah, in fact,
it's hush money.
You will never hear from me again.
Right, because he's a part of the Good Old Boys Club.
Yeah.
I think he's the one who released that picture on Jerry Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to kind of let them know, here's a tidbit.
Yeah.
I know dirt on everybody here. I've been in the club for 25 years. I know what goes on in these clubs. And if y'all gonna get rid of me, I'm not going down without a fight. So they had to sweeten the pot, give him that money. Now go sit down and shut up. You made your money. You're good.
I always think how interesting that must be to just kind of be in the know with stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Outside people, they know things, but like inside, you just kind of know like what really goes on.
Yes.
And then you use your $1 billion of resources to get information, to look up this person.
Yes.
You probably got CIA, FBI connections, get this person's real name, and they know we owe taxes and
Let me
stuff
just
like
pay
that.
a little money to dig deep into who this person really is.
Yeah.
Oh, they done changed his name 4 times?
Yeah.
He's a Rothschild?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? Because they are famous for changing their names, marrying their cousins, or marrying to other families and stuff.
Sticking to sports and real quick, I saw a report. I saw this guy. He did a video report on Deshaun Watson, right?
Okay.
And how a lot of those accusers, like they found out a lot of those accusers were going back 3 and 4 times.
Yeah.
After the initial time, they said,
Yeah. So why did you keep going back?
Yeah. And they said they never reported on that stuff.
Of course, they never reported on that
that'll destroy the
stuff.
entire narrative.
Well, that'll look at the R. Kelly situation.
Yeah.
If you found out that the parents were putting their kids up to this, that destroys that narrative. You know what I mean? Among other things. So, they're very good at telling you what it is that they want you to know and what they want you to follow.
Jamie Foxx hospitalization has a DMX vibration to it.
I hope he's okay. I made a little joke on Thursday's show. That's before I knew what his real situation is. I thought he was just in there for dehydration, I'm going to be honest. He works a lot of long hours in the movies and stuff. They're saying that this is possibly serious with either a heart attack or aneurysms.
I saw a brain aneurysm.
Oh, yeah, brain aneurysms or something. So, I'm wishing him well, to make it through it. But Hollywood is a strange place, man. So they said he did some toxicology reports on his own to find out if he was poisoned.
Oh.
This is what I'm hearing. Oh. Remember, somebody came on the set. He had issues on the set of that movie 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
About a $30,000 Rolex that somebody was trying to steal from him. Cameron Diaz is pissed because she came out of retirement to do this movie with him.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of underlining issues with this movie. Everyone had to be vaxxed up on this set. It's a lot that goes on. And so you got to kind of tie the pieces together to know that something, or he thinks somebody is after him in some capacity. And you know how they do our comedians when they want to make you look crazy.
Facts. Let's take a couple more questions, then we got the after show, G's.
Yeah, man.
Calvin Haynes, our condolences, bro.
Oh, yeah, our condolences, definitely.
Let's take some more questions and then we are out, guys. Well, after show. Oh, guys, if you have a problem with your membership, don't forget email info@urbanx.nyc. Full name and a screenshot of when the last time you got charged if your account got deleted. So we can make that right for you. Might not get it right tonight before this after show, but...
Did y'all know that Redman walked away from his role in Power Book 2 because they were requiring the cast members to get vaccinated?
Oh, I didn't know that. Yo, I wonder why they're recasting him.
Yeah, he probably said, look, man, my health is a little bit more important
I wondered why they
than
recasting
those,
him.
you know, that money in that role.
Cause I thought that was dope. Method Man was the lawyer and his brother was Redman. I was like, oh, okay, that's perfect. But they recasted him. That is interesting.
And these are choices you have to make. You decide where does it go for you. You know what I mean? Some people go, man, look, my cousin did it. He here, so you know. And
Speaking of, what they did was, this is an interesting story. New York State rep George Santos, he introduces what he calls the Minaj Act, and this is after Nicki Minaj. And it will establish a developed period for new vaccines in order to generate public confidence. And this as a result because she was not confident in the COVID jab.
Oh,
right, she was rightly so.
Yeah.
We know.
I didn't know that's the stand she took.
Yeah, remember she was saying that her cousin was impotent or something like that.
Oh, right.
Trinidad or something. And,
I remember, yeah.
And everybody was, you're so stupid, of course. And you know, that's fake. And
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
where are those people now? They got real quiet.
No, they started asking for, we all need to get through this together.
Oh, now we need to get through this together.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so let's get out of here.
Yes, let's get out of here. And Meth did stay for this show. But I like the show.
Well, Meth had already took the Jibbity and all of that.
So with that being said, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to join the membership. $5 for the month or $50 for the entire year. That's either 16 cents a day or 13 cents a day.
Yeah. Wow. Choice is yours, man.
Choice is yours, man. Support
you
Black
see how hard
media.
we in here laboring? Can we get some more likes? We got 725. Can we get some?
Yes. Hit the like button before you get up out of here. Tell a friend to subscribe and join the membership. And members, we will see you guys in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, that's it, because we're going to do a short one. I got to get upstairs and watch this game with Eli.
All right. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace.
Peace.